she's an older woman. She said, "Is her name I said, Gosh? She goes, no, it's not Gosh. Gosh. I said, is Gosh again? She goes, that's it. Grandma came just like that. She was the first one there. And you can't call her Grandma. Her name is Gosh.
Yeah, we can't call her Grandma. We have to call her Gosh.
And then Dad was there. And she just 3 times, she's just like, slow down. Because Dad wanted to talk. He was just like, blah, 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 all over the place. Well, the second time we saw her, in between the first and second time we saw her, Kelly and I were making corn soup. And we were taking it off the cob and everything, and I asked her, I said, you could soak this corn, overnight like you do beans. When you make bean soup, you gotta soak the corn. She goes, I don't know.
No, I just said, no, I never do.
Yeah, so we cooked the soup, and it took 12 hours to make the soup, right?
Okay, yeah.
And the next time I went and saw the psychic, she's, like, I'll be sitting here, and she's looking over there, because she can see whoever it is that's there. And she's watching, and she's writing things down, and she's telling you what they're saying and what he's doing, and she goes, you gotta soak the corn. And she continues to write again, like, fuck, because I didn't say a word, just right out of the blue. She goes, you gotta soak the corn. So she goes, you have to tell me what this means, because I have no clue. I'm just relaying the message. And I told her, while we were making corn soup, we didn't know if we had to soak it or not overnight. So she says, gosh says you gotta soak the corn.
Well, and then we ate that
But what she used to soak is the hominy overnight.
Oh,
yeah, well, we buy the corn, the colored corn.
Yeah.
And we take it off the cob.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, and then we ate the soup, and you said, oh, some fry bread would have been good with that. And I said, yeah, it would have. Well, then Gosh said, yeah, fry bread would have been good with that. And then she said, put wild rice in it, too.
Yeah. And it's just
I put wild rice in always.
It's just the things that the psychic says to me is like, holy shit, you're freaking me out here.
Yeah, she's really good.
She's really good. But Gosh is there every single
And see,
time.
she came to Earl.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Earl.
Earl Turner. He was so sick, he was right on the couch, and he used to go to work with that idiot who's married to Dirty.
Oh, Ralph.
Rob
Douglas.
Yeah.
Mary Lou.
Rob Douglas would pick him up every morning and take Earl to work. They must have worked at the same factory. Well, he pulled in, and I don't know if he went in or if Earl came out. But anyway, Earl told me the story himself. He said, I was so sick on day, I was right on the couch, I couldn't even move. And he probably couldn't even get up to get a drink of water. Well, I guess later in the day, he told Becky that Earl didn't go to work. And so she went and checked on him. He was still on the couch. He said, I was so sick I couldn't get up. And while he was laying there, he said, Grandma Perrault came to me. And she said, you're going to be all right. And then Becky showed up. And so Becky went and got him soup and water and juice and stuff like that. Yeah. And they had to feed him on the couch. He said he thought he was going to die. He was so sick.
Well, he must have been right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he said, Grandma Perrault came to me. And he said, that's what she said to him. But I went to a psychic where she used a computer. We were at what kind of
a holistic fair.
Holistic fair. So I had her do a reading. And I don't know what we did with our hands, she got us on the computer. Do you remember?
I've never seen that.
I think it was just a camera that she had kind of targeted at the person. You sat in front of it. And
She went, whoa, like this to me. And she said, look at your screen. It was pink all around. She said, psychics work to get what you have. It still gives me the creeps. And I don't remember anything else she told me because she was supposed to listen.
Well,
blame it on me.
Your mother was.
Yeah.
Your mother was. And so are we. And so, yeah.
And then I've had my palm read, and they always go to something, they said, you're psychic.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I've been told
Yeah.
that.
Well, you and Aunt Joan used to always send vibes to each other.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what happened the other night. Sue was over visiting, and she was sitting at the bar. So I thought, where's my Garmin? I'm going to look at it to see if it's all there. I keep it in a lower case because I hardly ever use it. They use it.
Your what?
Garmin.
GPS.
Oh, GPS. So I got it down and I put it at the foot of my bed. About 8:30, Joe walks in. Bob, can I borrow your car? And I don't want to tell it that story.
Oh.
He said to Shell, right after, we were doing Relay for Life.
It was during Relay for Life, yeah.
Yeah, we always do this cancer walk, since Shell's had cancer, we have our own little team. So Shell and Mark were going to stay up all night to keep the fire going at the Relay. Well, she got tired, so she drove me into her bed in his camper, and he said, come on in here, lay down, Shell, if you're tired. So she tried to talk Mark to come in, but he wouldn't. He kept the fire going, so she went in there. So he goes, how sick is Mom? He'd had a few beers with him by then. So Shell and him talked, and Shell said, what did you say to him?
Well, I said, we don't know. I said, told us she could, this treatment could give her a couple months, it could give her a couple years. We don't know how long. I said, but she's got a mind she's got strong mind control. If she wants to heal herself, she certainly can do that. And he's like, I got that.
Well, then lace them on your rock.
Exactly.
Gosh is with us when we're in our kitchens. She's
All the time
always
in the
with
kitchen.
us.
Well, she always cooked.
Yeah.
She loved to cook. I was telling my girls, when we grew up, we always had a hot lunch. She would say, go pick some vegetables out of the garden. She made the best vegetable soup. You picked it, she had it in the pot, and Joan and I had a bowl of hot soup for lunch. We never left the house till we had lunch. We had to get chores in the morning. She'd feed us a hot lunch, and then we could go swimming or playing or what like that.
Oh,
And then we'd come home, my dad would be home, she'd have a great big supper on it. So she was in that kitchen all day long.
yeah.
She always had something boiling.
That's what Auntie Lois was too.
Oh,
Always
yeah.
cooking. Auntie Lois, always cooking.
Well, one night I was telling the girls on the way up here, I said, Lois, she makes the best bread. Nothing to it, she said. So she goes, come on in the house, she was that big bowl, she says. But she's teaching me, dumping flour in a bag,
Oh, yeah.
Yep,
handful of sugar, handful of salt,
yep,
milk,
yep.
whatever else,
Lard, yep.
yeast.
Who's that?
Auntie
Well,
Lois.
this was like after we ate supper at night. By 10 o'clock, she was pulling that bread out of the oven. They came like the herd. The first one there was Michael Furnier. It was fire making bread. And then Stevie came.
Yeah.
I mean, by the time we went to bed, all that hot bread was gone. I don't know how they could finish it.
And Stevie can cook.
Yeah, she
I
can.
asked her, I said, Stevie, who taught you to cook? She said, my grandma Lois.
Yeah,
She
we
said
went
my
over
grandma,
there.
she said my grandma Lois would put a stool right up next to the stove and put Stevie on the stool.
Yeah, she loved Stevie.
Grandma?
She was taking care of Lois's feet before she lost her leg.
Yeah.
So I drove up here, Lois called me to come, and I went to come up here, and I took her all over Delta County trying to find her a whirlpool, a real whirlpool.
Oh,
We drove to Fulton, Hancock, all over trying to find her. Because that's what they wanted her to do, they wouldn't keep her in the hospital.
huh.
So I said, Lois, that's really got to be kept clean. I said, how do you dress that foot? Because she couldn't do it. She goes, Stevie does it. I said, well, call Stevie and I want her to show me what she does. She used the best sterile technique.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she her grandma's put together after we whirlpooled it. All we could buy was a
Oh.
So I bought one downtown here. I thought, why, but we went to try to rent one.
Yeah,
You
couldn't even do that, eh?
I said, you need that bubbling, not just that little flutter.
Yeah.
That was the start of her losing. She lost those toes and then she lost her leg. She was so sick that day. I felt so bad for her. I said, you stay home, I'll go look. No, I want to go for a ride.
Oh, when you went to look for that book?
Yeah, so we went on. I started here, went to Barrigo, all the way up the road. She
Mike
never
says
asked
that.
for help,
No.
but she called you, you better come.
Oh, yeah. So when you called, you knew it was
Yeah, I knew
serious.
that
huh?
she was serious about it.
Mike says that's the worst thing he sees in his line of business, or line of work. Is people with diabetes.
Oh, yeah.
You see some awful stuff.
Really?
It's one of the reasons Amanda went into what she's doing now. She wants to work with who?
Indians.
With the natives, too,
Oh.
with their diabetes and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.